All right, hey guys, Jason here. We're up here at Kyle Durant's in Claxton, Georgia. Great place. We got a bunch of trucks here, and we're just gonna walk the lot. Sunday afternoon, we're getting ready to go in the woods. Even got my snake boots on. We're hunting just a couple miles down the road here on some public land, and I thought we'd stop and make a few videos. 2025 Denali, 2500 Denali with the turbo. What are we looking at on this thing? $90,000. Woo, baby. 90 grand with options. But we got a lot of trucks on here that I don't know what they are. You know, you run into all kinds of things. We even got a DQ little thing right here that rolls around. This kind of keeps an eye on the lot. It just rolls back and forth for people to see if they need to, so they can understand what's going on. We'll put that right there. And see what we got. We're just going to check things out. Another 2025 AT4, $90,000. And before we head too far, I do want to check out that terrain right there. I think it's pretty impressive. What do we got here? I'm looking to see if we got any 26s. Another 25 Denali for $91,000. The price of these things just hurt. And it's crazy because the Chevys are so well priced and the GMCs are just so up there. They hurt. Their numbers kind of hurt. $91,000. They got a lot of punch to them for sure. Now Ford is even worse. Ford is 2026. The Ford prices are stupid insane. These are actually pretty good compared to that, but they just stay hurt. $90,000 AT4. There's a lot of money. I'm gonna look at this thing real quick, but there's a lot of cost that's going into. You know, there's an expensive number here. And again, Chevys are coming in much cheaper. I prefer the Chevys, but what do we got here? 2026 GMC Terrain. This is a sharp looking vehicle right here. Elevation, front wheel drive, 1.5 turbo. We got the CVT in here. People are like, oh, I hate CVTs. I don't mind them at all. 33 grand, not a horrible price. Terrain, nice size. That's a good looking rig right there. That's a good looking SUV right there for $30,000. Realistic street price, probably coming in about 27. That is a very good looking truck for 2026. That looks really nice. I like it. Here's another one. This is a 2025. Here's a 2026. A little bit of change, it kind of looks like, between the two of them. A little different styling to it, but actually they're two different vehicles. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I don't know this stuff. This is a Terrain. This is an Arcadia, so this is even bigger. Coming in at here, $45,000. Now you're getting kind of pricey. Woo, man. Again, GMC's got some cost factor to them, no doubt about it. But let's get back to the trucks. This is a world I know. This is a world I do not know, but I think that's a very sharp vehicle right there. So, and I even like it in white too. That's pretty good there too. A Denali version. How much is a Denali version of a Terrain? This is also a 2026 Denali version. That one was 34 grand. 43,000 bucks, so 10 grand more for the Denali version of it. Pretty interesting. Let's pick up on the truck. So we're hoping to see a 2026 here. The dealership, Franklin, that I go to a lot, they got some 6s. Nope, we're still at a SLT for 85,000, 2025. Moving and zipping right along through here. Here's an X31 off-road Sierra. This is a SLT also, 25, 86. We're seeing the same thing. Come on, where's some 26s here? These are 25s. 25, same thing again, $86,000 for an SLT. These are all diesels. I mean, this dealership definitely likes to stock the high-end trucks. What do we got here? Something simpler? No, we're still a diesel, $83,000. I mean, we are spending some serious dough. Here was hoping to see, and again, these are all 25s. Another 25, $106,000 for a Denali Ultimate, $3,500. Beautiful truck, but pricey, man. Pricey, pricey, pricey. No wonder we're not getting any 2026s. I don't see these moving too fast. Okay, $91,000, another diesel Denali. Let's just go up here and maybe see if we can find something that's a little different, because they're all the same. Look at Duramax 6.6, Duramax 6.6. These are all the same truck. Here we go, we're getting into 1,500. So apparently every 2,500 they got on a lot is a $90,000 or more truck for an HD that they got here. We'll check that Silverado Z71 Trail Boss I saw over there at Park By. 2025 Sierra 5.3, 1,500 right here. This is an SLT coming in at 66 for a 1,500. Here's another one right here. This has got the 6.2 in it. This is a SLT 1,500 with the 6.2 10-speed and $71,000. Like I said, man, these GMC trucks are not cheap. Here's a Denali. Denali's just got the 6.2. This has got the 5.3, and it's $77,000 for a 2025. There is some serious money in these. Let's go wander over. Let's go over here and take a look at a couple of these Chevys they got sitting here, because these GMCs, they hurt. That's nice with a blackout. What do we got on this? This 26 is blacked out. What do we got here? No, 2025 Elevation 5.3, and it's $69,000 for an Elevation. Jeez, oh man. Pricey. But this truck here, of everything on this entire lot, this one here has got my attention right here completely. Chevy right here, we got a Duramax in it, Z71 Trail Boss Edition, 2500 HD. What are we coming in at on this baby? 2025 6.6. We're coming at $78,000, $79,000. That's not too horrible right there. That's kind of more my speed and up my alley. And then if we come over here, here's a non-Trail Boss Z71. This has got the diesel in it too. It's a 2026 LT, 75 grand. Okay, look at that. Okay, I mean, that's pretty interesting when you start putting some numbers together here and start thinking about some of this stuff and which way you might want to go. Here's some more Chevys. We got an RST. Okay, RST, the street racer, basically, the street performance one, $65,000. This is a 2026 right there. Not too shabby. Nice RST. Moving over this way. And here we got a Trail Boss. I have not seen a 2026 Trail Boss yet on a lot. They're very slim to find. Is this a 26? Nope, 2025, and it's a custom, 54,000 bucks. Think about that. Look at this truck. This truck right here, Z71, yes, it is a Turbo Max, and we are okay with that, but this truck is literally half the price of a lot of the Silverado or the GMC 1500s. This one is almost, you know, not quite. I understand that, but it's, you know, it's a lot less. I mean, there's a big difference between $55,000 and $85,000. That's a pretty good difference there. Here's something even simpler. It's a 2026 Silverado right here, Z71. What do we got engine in this thing? We got the 5.3 right there, $64,000. This is an LT, so you're gonna get that much fancier, nicer interior design in here, done up well, nice setup, great truck. We like it. We like what we're seeing. Okay, we like the stuff we're seeing on here. This is basically, let's go over by the hood side so we can see. Here's another RST with a 6.2 coming in at 70 grand. Not too shabby. Okay, it's nice to see, but I do hate that logo. God, I hate where they put that 6.2. It just looks ridiculous to me. I don't understand it one bit. Looking for simple here. To see comparison-wise, right here, Z71, where we hitting on this? So 2025 LTZ or 65. But understand that you can get a custom, which I do not see here yet, but you can get this truck in a custom. There again, RST, but if you look at a custom version of this, I just got done reviewing a 2026 custom that looks very similar to this. And the price of that thing was $49,000 MSRP. There's a lot to be said for that. Let's take a look at some gassers over here. So see if we can find one, if we even get an option to. That's a diesel. I don't know, this one here is a diesel and this one is a diesel. This place just doesn't buy. They just don't do gas. It seems like everything they're doing here is high-end. That's all used over there. These are all high-end trucks, but here's another Trail Boss Z71 with the diesel in it. Right here, we'll check that one. Right here, we got a LT four-wheel drive, $76,000. I mean, again, these are high-end ones here. Let's take a look at this. Love the Trail Boss trim in this. I like the way they do it. This is a LTZ, $90,000. Jesus, that hurts. What do we got over here? Another Duramax. I'm just not a fan of diesel anymore. I just don't see the value in it anymore. But here's a 2026. So 2026 right there. Gorgeous looking truck. Like the wheels, got some sass and pop to it. This is another LTZ coming in at $85,000. Pretty interesting, but that's a good looking look for that green with the chrome. I think that's got some pop and some punch. I definitely like. Very impressive. We got a 25 ZR2 sitting right here. Do they got a price tag on it? Here's a Z71. Let's see if we got a window sticker on this one. We were up here a couple weeks ago. They had the same truck and they did not have a window sticker, and they still do not. And they do got one on this Z71 right here. Colorado Z71. And we're coming in at this one at $52,000. That's pretty crazy to me that you could literally, this price of this vehicle is the same price as that vehicle. Okay, that one window sticker is going to be about 53 if you were to take the sunroof out, but I mean, you're about, even this is about 53. You're only $2,000 difference between these two trucks for MSRP. Isn't that crazy? Two different worlds. On road with a little bit of, you know, still off-roady, but more designed for on-road, more designed for off-road, but front, rear lockers, built up, you know, 3-inch lift, the 33. Way this truck is done is amazing. It's shocking to me how close together those prices are between those two trucks. Kind of mind-blowing. And let's take, we got a couple more over here we're gonna look at real fast and take a peek, but see, it's all the same thing. They're all gonna be Sierras, and I just don't fit into the GMC world myself. I am way more of a Chevy guy. These are just too expensive for me. I can't justify the cost. Again, here's a Sierra, Turbo Max Sierra, okay, 4-wheel drive. This exact truck in a Chevy form, okay, in a Silverado form, this exact truck has an MSRP of $49,000 in 2026. This is a 2025. Now again, is this, yeah, see, cloth interior. Yeah, you got a little bigger screen and a couple little bells and whistles, but overall, this truck, which is, I don't even see this as being, this is 4-wheel drive, okay. But this truck here, $56,000, when technically speaking, for all practical purposes, the Chevy version of that is $8,000 less. That's a big difference in the way things are. I just find it very interesting. We do got a couple of AT4Xs here. I'll bet these are the same ones that were here before. Here's one right here. We know the MSRP on a Colorado ZR2, like we just saw down there, is about 54. Here is GMC's AT4X edition version. And what are we getting on this one here? 2025 AT4X package. We are $59,000 on one of these. And it's pretty crazy. I mean, given the choice again, not knocking this truck. It's a great truck, but realistically, if it was me, I would opt for getting the Colorado Bison edition for just a couple grand more than I would for this one. And then here we got another GMC. This is just, what do we got here? Is this a just elevation, I'm guessing? Yeah, elevation done up. Looks like we got 20-inch wheels on this dude, 4-wheel drive, and $50,000. Okay, it's a lot of money for these. Again, the GMC is just not my world. Here's another AT4X, got those steps on it. It's a dang good looking truck. I do not like white seats. These have been here for a while. We've talked about these in other videos. I do not like the white accents that are in this truck. They bug me. There's no, they should not be in an off-road truck. That bugs me. But look at there, $59,000, okay? Whoo, man, these prices are definitely, you're feeling it on these prices on these trucks. Like I said, GMC is not really my kind of world. The Chevy world fits my category better. There's nothing that a GMC truck can do that the Chevy version can't do, and the Chevy version is going to be a huge percentage less. That's my opinion. Now remember, I'm not a features person. Many of you guys are. That's okay. I don't care about massaging seats. I don't care about cooling seats. I don't want leather. I don't want hands-free driving. I don't want heads-up display. I don't care about any of that stuff. I know you guys do. Here's that heads-up display module, comes right out of there and puts it all and projects it right on your window. Many people are into this kind of stuff and those features and options, and you're paying big money for them. Me? No, you can keep all those. Just give me something like this and a custom trim, something simple, easy, low scale, bench seat in the front, and I am good to go. So different philosophies for everybody. Little walk around a lot. Any questions, comments, put them down below. Thanks for watching.